Hey everyone, this is Anya from Channel Light Codes, and today I'm going to share with you Mother Mary, a channeled message about the divine feminine and masculine. Wow. Every now and then I had her in recent client channelings, and whenever she comes through, it is such a blessing for the client because she's a spiritual presence like no other. She is, or she calls herself the mother of all mothers, and she's such a calming, nourishing, warm presence, very strong, but yet very soft. And she is really like her mother. You can do nothing wrong in her eyes. She's not judgy in any way. She's never stern in any way, and she carries the knowledge that all ascended masters do carry. They have had times on Earth, they know about Earth and yeah, what it comes with. So she has a deep understanding of what we're going through. Bit different from the star beings sometimes. They do not necessarily share this understanding. So let's dive straight into part one of this message. Part two about the new Earth. We've interviewed her. What is the new Earth? When does it emerge? How is it going to do so? Appears next week. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss Mother Mary next week. All right, listen up, open your hearts, and here comes Mother Mary. Breathe in, my sweetness. Let your essence be filled with the scent of lilies, roses, droplets of dew, the fresh air of the mountains, of valleys, the forests and dark skies, of midnight moonshines, on black lakes, the scent of the first snow. Let yourself be filled with my essence. When you speak to me, when you search for me, I've brought many heralds today so that you see this is who I am. Because we know that with your ever-believing eye, you can see only so much. And that you trust mostly those things. In the wake of your questions now, we have arrived. I'm here always, and you can just call for me, reach for me. Anyone with an outstretched hand and the desire to meet me will meet me. I'm here for you all, without exceptions. It is not true that I only come to those women in labor or in need or to children of a young age. I am the mother of mothers, yes, but my children are all of you. I'm with all of you. I tend to all of you. Please know that I have no gender and you have none. The divine feminine that you talk so much about is in all of you. It has nothing to do with gender. It's a vibration that is present in all of you. It's a part that you are seeking out to strengthen with my help and those of many others. Feminine, or what you call feminine, the divine feminine, is in all of you. Masculine, the divine masculine, is in all of you. And how could it not be when you are all creators yourself? Think of those animals who can give birth and receive just by themselves, really. They have the art perfected. They are creators outside of themselves. They have the masculine power, the feminine power, reunited in a wonderful divinity that is allowing them to show you that you can always be both. Don't think of split identities when you think of feminine and masculine. You do not need to manifest yourself in separation all the time. You are allowed pockets in your incarnation. You are fully aware of your wholeness and your holy presence. That you're always both. Always. And when you perceive a lack of something, you're naturally drawn to your partner who will complete you and complement you in the most perfect way so that you then can be together, holy divinity. Look onto nature. It's giving you the perfect example. There is an aspect of both masculine and feminine in everything. In everything. In conception, in fertility, in birth, in death. You always need both to create the whole. The egg itself is such a beautiful example for this, right? The hardened shell, the nourishing yolk. Then the ever unanswered question you ask, what was first, the egg or the chicken? This is the circle of divinity. You do not need to define those things in such hardened terms all the time. It's a fluid thing. Allow it to be fluid. And we do not need to talk about gender, sexualities, identities, and identity crises here. Just allow yourself to be you is what I want to give you today. Allow yourself to be you fully before you define yourself, and maybe cast aside those labels for a moment in reverence, right? So when you think about yourself, do not think about yourself in reference to any gender, sexuality, identity. Don't think of yourself as any given name as a woman or as a man. Think of yourself first. What are you? Who are you? What is your core vibration? What is your core desire? That is you. Don't think of yourself as a man, woman, and how can you fit those terms best? Cast them aside for a second and look to nature when you look at trees or animals. Can you make out all the time in a clear view which of those beings is very masculine or very feminine? Who is responsible for what in the cycle of creation? Usually you can't. Many beings on Gaia have both aspects united already, incorporated into their corpus. So allow yourself to express those things outward. You will always have a very unique way to present to the world who you are, as a man, as a woman, and as anything else in between around those concepts. Or define another one. But please know that the divine masculine and feminine reside in all of you in various shades of colors. And you always need both to be honored and seen. Strengthen your divine aspects always equally. So if you talk about the divine feminine, also talk about the divine masculine, because how can you put those things together when they are not in relationship to each other? Sometimes it appears that to you those things, concepts, appear on different ends of the spectrum, when they are in fact the same thing, just in a different expression. Both can be destructive and both can be nourishing, protecting. Play with these concepts more. They're not as hardened and fixed as you think. Oh, welcome back. Isn't she blissful? I don't know if you guys can feel this via the computer or, just by watching a video. I feel she has such a presence in the way she speaks. She's so poetic many times. I really love her. I'm not a religious person, by the way. I never was, but I came to love the Ascended Masters, Jesus, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene. They have such a warmth towards humanity, and you just cannot but be deeply touched by it. At least I feel that way. So I know these are a bit of hot topics on Earth in any country. And I don't know if you come from a more traditional background and feel like, oh, we need these separate biological structures of feminine, the female sex, the male sex, and translate that automatically to the divine feminine or masculine. So I don't know if this is you, but I know to some people this is the way they do it. And I feel that's fine. What talked to me, especially as a more gender fluid person, was the concept of allow yourself the freedom to be truly who you are before you let labels around you define how you fit into them. So take the freedom to express divine feminine and masculine in the way that you came here to express it, embody it, and nurture it. And what is really true is that we cannot talk or strengthen one without the other. We need to give our love into each equally. So while there is a lot of talk about the rising of the divine feminine, and I absolutely understand where this is coming from and why this is so much needed in a world that is dominated by male gendered person, let's not mix these two things up. So in a male, there is not automatically only the divine masculine present, and in a female, there is not automatically only divine feminine present. We do incorporate both. This is what makes us functional creators. And I love how she put all that together, using these beautiful voice imagery, words, lyrics. I cannot put it better. So if you want to share how you feel about all that, critical comments welcome, by the way. Put it in the section behind or underneath the comment section. Write me an email, book a session with me, whatever suits you best. And if you're curious about what Mother Mary has to say about the New Earth light workers and how this is all emerged right now and in the next few months, years, whatever, please tune in next week where she will talk at length about all that, and I will share the video with you guys. All right, I see you next Friday. I'm looking forward to see you. Bye.